Observing a distant star is sort of like looking back through time. There is something kind of wild about being able to observe things that have been happening millions of years before, things even started happening here on Earth. It can tilt your perspective sometimes standing on the Earth. You suddenly feel like you're maybe looking down into the universe, or that you can almost feel the Earth turning. It gives you this wonderful momentary sense of vertigo when you realize just how big what you're looking at is and how tiny we are.
When a really big star dies, it often goes out with a bang. They explode into luminous supernovas or collapse into black holes so dense they swallow all light. And here on Earth, Emily Levesque is watching them.
We can look at stars that you see in the night sky with your own naked eye. A lot of those stars are thousands of light years away, and the light that your eyes will be picking up was originally emitted from the star thousands of years ago. We're getting a peek into what was happening an incredibly long time ago in the universe. So these are stars that are much more massive than our sun, at least 8 times the mass of our sun. And because they're so massive, they follow this sort of live fast, die young philosophy, where they will live for only 10 million years. Our sun will live for 10 billion. I'm interested in sort of those late steps of the star's evolution before they actually die.
A star begins life as a cloud of condensed gas and dust molecules. As it grows, the core begins to fuse hydrogen atoms, generating so much heat and light that it shines brightly in the night sky. But eventually, a star will run out of fuel. When this happens, it can collapse in less than a second. Those final moments are what gets Emily so excited.
I loved the idea that within all that, there were these bizarre, kind of scary, kind of mysterious objects that not even light could escape from, that stars might turn into one day, that would do all these strange things to how space and time worked. I think one of the hard parts about astronomy as compared to many other fields is we are really not able to touch or poke whatever it is that we're studying. We can't do an experiment. We can't say, let's go blow up a star and see what happens. So we'll go to these big, beautiful telescopes all over the world. We're just left observing them and then trying to reproduce or reassemble what we think happened.
Astronomers don't actually spend as much time using telescopes as you might think. Instead, they use computers to collect data, and instruments like spectrographs that can map the life cycle of a star by analyzing the colors of light it emits. But Emily does have access to some of the most powerful telescopes in the world, where she can get up close and personal with the universe.
Stepping out in the middle of the night and seeing the sky is almost beyond description. And I remember going down to Las Campanas Observatory in northern Chile and looking up at the southern sky and seeing just this ocean of stars. It almost felt like there were more stars just beyond what my eyes could see that were like winking in and out of being visible. And seeing the Milky Way just spread across the sky is indescribable. It's so shockingly bright.
By looking deep into the life cycle of stars, Emily is hoping to do much more than just understand how they begin or end. In watching their transformation, she's hoping she can bring us closer to understanding how our entire universe works.
Everybody is in this field out of love and out of passion for the universe. I think it gets more beautiful because we understand it and because we study it, that I can look at a red star and realize I know why it's red, and I know why it looks that bright, and I know why these stars are twinkling the way they are. And there's also this thrill of, this is what I do, this is what I am studying and trying to explain.